Hello everyone. In this video, we will start chapter 1 of class 9, that is number system. And in this video, we will start exercise 1.1. And the question 1 is 0 a rational number and can you write it in the form of p by q where p and q are integers and q is not equals to 0. So we can say yes, we can write 0 in p by q form where p and q are coprime to each other and integers and given that q is not equals to 0. So for example, you can say 0, I wrote yes, we can write 0 in p by q form where p and q are coprime to each other and integers and q is not equals to 0. For example, 0 upon 1, 0 can be written as 0 upon 1, 0 upon minus 5, 0 upon 7, 0 upon 11. So we can write 0 in p by q form. In the next problem, that is question number 2, we are to find the 6 rational numbers between 3 and 4. So for 6 rational numbers between 3 and 4, we will multiply 3 and 4 by a number more than the required number of rational numbers. So we have 6 required numbers between 3 and 4, so we will multiply and divide the given numbers by 7. So 3 can be written as 3 into 7 upon 7 and 4 can be written as 4 into 7 by 7. So 3 will be equals to 21 upon 7 and 4 can be written as 28 by 7. So hence 6 rational numbers between 3 and 4 are, after 21 by 7 becomes 22 by 7, so 22 by 7, 23 by 7, 24 by 7, 25 by 7, 26 by 7 and 27 by 7. These are the 6 rational numbers between the given two rational numbers 3 and 4. There are infinite numbers, but we have to find only 6 numbers. So we found 22 by 7, 23 by 7, 24 by 7, 25 by 7, 26 by 7 and 27 by 7. There is another method to find the rational number between given rational number, that is mean method. So by alternate method, that is mean method, we can also find the rational numbers between the given rational number. So we have the number 3 and 4, and by using mean method we will find the first rational number between 3 and 4 by using mean method. So first rational number between 3 and 4 is equals to 3 plus 4 upon 2. This becomes 7 by 2. So this is 7 by 2. Now second rational number between 3 and 4 would be, we can take the average of 3 and 7 by 2. So this will become here, so 3 plus 7 by 2 upon 2. So this will become 2 3 is 6 plus 7 becomes 13 by 2 upon 2. So this will be 13 by 2 into this 1 by 2 will be reciprocal and becomes 1 by 2, and this becomes 13 upon 4. So now we have 13 by 4 as a second rational number. Now third rational number between 3 and 4 would be the average of 7 by 2 plus 4. So 7 plus 2 4 8, it becomes 7 plus 8 by 2 upon this 2. So 7 plus 8 becomes 15 upon 2, and this 2 can be written as 2 by 1. So this will be reciprocal and becomes 1 by 2, and whole value as becomes as 15 by 4. So we have, you can see here, this 15 by 4 will be here. So now we have to three more numbers between these two numbers. So we can find the average of 3 and 13 by 4. We can find the average of 13 by 4 and 7 by 2. We can find the average of 7 by 2 and 15 by 4. And similarly, we can find the average of 15 by 4 and 4. We have many options. So we can write next number, or we can say fourth number, fourth rational number between 3 and 34 will be 3 plus 13 by 4 upon 2. So 4 3 is 12 plus 13. So 4 3 is 12 plus 13 upon 4 in the numerator, and denominator will be same. So this can be written as 25 upon 4 upon 2 upon 1. So this will be 25 upon 4 into 1 upon 2. So this will become 25 upon 8. So this will exist here, 25 upon 8. You can see. So now fifth rational number between 3 and 4 will be 13 upon 4 plus 7 upon 2 by 2. So the LCM of 2 and 4 becomes 4. So this becomes 13 plus 2 is 4, 7 2 is 14, and 2 will remain same. So this becomes 27 upon 4 upon 2. So this will remain 27 by 4, and this 2 will become reciprocal. So this become 1 by 2. Now 27 upon 8 we have as next rational number between 3 and 4. So this will be exist between 13 by 4 and 7 by 2. This is 27 by 8. And the next number we will find between 7 by 2 and 15 by 4. So sixth rational number between 3 and 4 will be 7 by 2 plus 15 by 4 upon 2. So the LCM of 2 and 4 becomes 4. 2 2 is 4. So 7 2 is 14, and plus 15 upon 2. Next 14 plus 15 becomes 29. 29 by 4 upon 2 upon 1 we can write it as. So 29 upon 4, and this will be reciprocal, so 1 by 2. So now we have 21 into 1 becomes 29 into 1 becomes 29, and 4 2 is 8. So we have next sixth rational number as 29 upon 8. So this will exist here, 29 upon 8. Thus six rational numbers between 3 and 4 are: first one is 7 by 2, next one is 13 by 4, next one is 15 by 4, next one is 25 by 8, next one we have 27 upon 8, and next one we have 29 upon 8. Thus we can find infinite numbers between the given two rational numbers. So pause the video and note it down. The next problem, that is question number 3, we are to find 5 rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. So 5 rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. We will multiply these two numbers by a number more than the required numbers, that is 5. So the required number is 5, so we will multiply the given numbers by 6 and divide each number by 6. So we can write 3 by 5 as 3 into 6 upon 5 into 6. So this can be written as 18 upon 30, and this 4 by 5 can be written as 4 into 6 upon 5 into 6. This becomes 24 upon 30. So now we have like denominator, that is 30. So we can find the 5 rational between the denominator. So 5 rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5 are, you can say 18 by 13. After 18 by 13 becomes 19 by 30. So 19 by 30, 20 upon 30, 21 upon 30, 22 upon 30, and 23 upon 30. These are the 5 rational numbers between the given two rational numbers 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. We have infinite rational number between these two numbers, but we just found only 5 rational numbers between these two rational numbers. So pause the video and note it down. In the next problem, we are asked state whether the following statements are true or false. Give reasons for your answer. The first part is every natural number is a whole number. So let's check whether the given statement is true or false. So natural numbers, we all know it starts from 1, 2, 3 and up to infinity. And whole number starts from 0, 1, 2, 3 and up to infinity. So you can see all natural numbers are contained in the whole numbers. So we can write all natural numbers as all natural numbers are contained in set of whole numbers. So the given statement that every natural number is a whole number is true. So in the next statement we have every integer is a whole number. No, every integer is not a whole number as negative integers like -5, -3, -7 are not contained in set of whole numbers. So pause the video and note it down. Next, in the next part, we have every rational number is a whole number. So every rational number can't be whole number. The statement is false, as we can say 3 by 7 is a rational number, but not a whole number. This is all about the exercise 1.1. So please subscribe my channel if you learn from this video. Thanks for watching the video.